Let's talk about Arsenal. He's been
Arsenal the Rebel.
He's been on the last 2 URL cards.
Yes, he has.
And no, I did the Untold Truth, and he didn't say in the Untold Truth that he would not battle on URL again. So he didn't. He never closed the door, and you know, he has the UW League and everything. So how did y'all repair the relationship? Because a lot of people felt like he may not ever get back on URL, and then next thing you know, he's battling.
Well, I mean, Arsenal is great at marketing. His marketing is great. He knows how to keep shit going. He knows how to keep people interested in him. You know, aside from being a good MC, he understands how to sell the fight, which is key. You know, Arsenal said some things. People brought up, you know, he said some shit in his battles or whatever the case may be.
Let a nigga come to my city talking them real nigga lines. I'ma show him in my city we like to kill niggas' moms. See, all the real niggas is dead or in jail. Only a few real niggas rhyme. I never seen a clock in a casket or cell. So in my book, smack ain't no such thing as real nigga time. Oh, shit. Now y'all wanna know why I ain't battle on the last smack? You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. I change numbers if they can't Dow Jones. They stock drop like the NASDAQ. I pistol whip your skull to Calico, get his dad back. Dad back.
When you say something in the context of a battle, I can only take it or feel it but so far because it's within the context of a battle. You know, we had our differences, you know what I'm saying? He's doing the UW thing and we're doing URL, and you know, we've had our little back and forth things, but it was never anything too serious. It never was anything that interfered with money. It was never anything that interfered with family. There were never any like personal threats or anything like that were exchanged. So when you don't have those elements in a situation, anything can be worked out. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we were able to sit and talk like men and just let shit roll. You know what I'm saying? It was just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's still a business at the end of the day. People want to see him here. This is where like a lot of the, you know, the biggest MCs in the world battle, and you know, he is one of the biggest MCs in the world. And you know, people have to understand at certain times you're not gonna always get along with the people that you work with, but it's still business. You go to work every day, you hate your boss, but you do your job. You know what I'm saying? We don't hate Arsenal. I don't think he hates us. And you know, we got a good working relationship.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. Unbias for you checking in, man. It's the end of 2013, so of course, it's time to start doing some of the end of the year reviews, man. This particular video right here are 5 battle rappers that I feel like were the most improved in 2013. You know what I'm saying? There's no particular order, but I just want to give you 5 battle rappers I feel like are the most improved. You know, I did my top 10 battles. A lot of people, a lot of y'all watched that video, man. I appreciate the support. You're not always gonna agree on everything, man. So a lot of times I just do these videos just to create a dialogue. I'm gonna start doing a lot of the end of the year stuff because I think it's about time. But so yeah, man, 5 battle rappers that I feel like are most improved for 2013. The first battle rapper I'm gonna highlight is Road Cook.
I'll be having sex wild. Come on. I'll be having sex wild. But I can't afford a next child. My child support will be out of this world, especially if my X-Files, nigga. I'm toe-to-toe. Bars. Shit, man. Bars. Let's go. Nigga, I'm toe-to-toe with mine. Lights out like it's closing time. That 40 go da-da. Reminds you of that clothing line. My troops itching, masked up and strapped down on a true mission. 50 niggas outside waiting for meals like a soup kitchen.
In 2012, I don't feel like Danny Myers was nearly the household name that he is now. He battled a lot on A-Hat. If you look at A-Hat at the time, like say go back to like 2012, they had Interstate Facts. He was an A-Hat champ. They had Rex and K-Shine, you know, with Seneca. They went and they battled all those A-Hat dudes like Nove and Artisan and stuff like that. And Danny Myers was someone, you know what I'm saying? He really didn't get a lot of publicity, and it's already West Coast battle rap isn't really that big anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of West Coast stars other than like Disaster, Thesaurus, Daylight, Danny Myers. Might be a couple of people that I'm leaving out, but it's not a lot of West Coast stars. So You know, in 2013, Danny Myers emerged on the scene. He battled, you know, he battled Rum Nitty, he battled John Adon, he battled Mr. Mills, and that was a good battle. Now, Danny Myers had paid to have John Adon come out there and battle him on AHAT. A lot of y'all saw that battle, Danny Myers versus John. I think Norris was in the building. You know what I'm saying? He just been steadily on his grind to get to the PGs. He got to the PGs. He battled J-Rail. I did feel like he lost to J-Rail, but other than that, Danny Myers has really been on his shit in 2013. And if you know him personally, you know he's a cool ass dude. He's very humble. He's very appreciative when you give him compliments on his battles and shit. So overall, man, he's just a good dude. It's good to see good people get rewarded, man, by the fans and have people fuck with him. So considering that West Coast battle rap and Danny Myers was not really that prevalent in 2012 to where he is now in 2013, I had to put him on the list of most improved battle rappers. Now that was the positive. The only negative I got about Danny Myers is when he first started rapping, I thought he rapped too fast. I wasn't crazy about him the first couple times I ever saw him rap, but I see now he's slowing down a lot more. I don't know why niggas act like me and Danny Myers look alike. I be seeing that shit a lot online. Yeah, I watched his Rum Nitty battle. I watched his Mr. Mills battle. Shout out to Mr. Mills, you know what I'm saying? I saw that battle. Two very, very good battles that dropped in the past week. However, it was a little too friendliness, too many hugs, too many handshakes in those two particular battles. I know the whole thing about sportsmanship, but at the end of the day, it's still a sport. You know what I'm saying? I still want to see people that grudge match. I still want to see people go at it. Danny Myers, you know, he gave one too many hugs, in my opinion, in the Rum Nitty and Mr. Mills battle. He just was overly excited over other dudes' bars. I talked to Danny Myers a couple days ago, and I told him, like, yo, you need to chill out on that. Danny Myers was so hyped, my nigga. He hugged the nigga from the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, check this shit out, man. That's what I'm saying. The nigga was so hyped. He was hugging niggas from the backside. I was like, yo, Danny, chill on that. I know you excited you on King that Died. I know you excited. You know, you and Mr. Mills are cool even before y'all battle. So you just want a great battle. And I love that nigga enthusiasm when he battles. I ain't gonna front. He actually seems like, you know what I'm saying, he loves battle rap. However, like my nigga Sue Surf said,
first off, for me even taking this shit, you lucky. It'd be a lot of handshakes and smiles in your battles. Don't touch me. If they think...
a lot of handshakes and hugs in your battle. Don't touch me. Alright, this next battle rapper I want to showcase. Definitely a dude that has been underrated for a very long time. So, roll clip.
And he tried to break down the Chicago teams. And this is where I'm finna light his ass up. Because I am Rip Hamilton. You know I'm the shooter as soon as I'm met.
I met Big Cannon when I was went to the Chicago. I went to the Big T and Charlie Clips battle. And I met Big Cannon out there. He battled O-Red or whatever. I did feel like O-Red had beat him in the building. When I watched that battle eventually got vaulted. So it went through a long period where you hadn't heard anything about Big Cannon at all. He battled M-City, he battled Heartless. He won the M-City battle convincingly, and then battled O-Red and got vaulted. So for a long period, you really hadn't heard much about Big Cannon at all. He wasn't battling a lot. He wasn't really doing anything to keep his name relevant. So I added him to the Facebook group. Me and him talked a couple times. He hit me up, man. I talked to him on the phone. He wanted us to do like a radio show together, the whole nine. And I always told him that he was one of my underrated favorites. But I also told him, you got to keep your name out there. You know, I did that blog about how mid-tier battle rappers aren't ready to be top tier. The only thing that makes you top tier is, you know, obviously skill and obviously resume and stuff like that. But one of the biggest things that makes you top tier, man, is popularity. Can you headline a battle? Can you be put on a card and sell tickets? So I told Big Cannon, I said, man, you dope lyrically. You got good battles. You'll fuck up some top tier dudes. You know what I'm saying? You talented as fuck. But fans don't know shit about you. As of right now, when I met Big Cannon, as of right now, he was battling O-Red, who was a big name, but kind of not as big as he is now. If you go back to when he battled O-Red. Because remember, O-Red was coming off choking against Swave. So it was a long time since niggas had seen O-Red too. And Young Cannon was like the dude that was kind of getting all the shine. He battled B Magic. He was battling JC that night. Like, Young Cannon was like that second nigga in Chicago getting all the love after Big T. And I told Big Ken, I said, man, you got to blog more. You got to speak to the fans. You got to let them in on your personality. People need to know more about you. I said, when I come next time I see you, man, I'm going to interview you, man, and try to get you some shine. And next thing you know what I'm saying? Months later, he's way more active online in the Facebook group. And also, he blogs a lot more, man. He blogged about clips. He done called out Big T for a battle. You know what I'm saying? 2 Chicago niggas. He created a whole guerrilla warfare with his sister Gracie. And it's like now Big Cannon in 2013 started to get mad love and shine like he should be getting. The nigga even did a blog about me and Angry Fan. You know what I'm saying? Throwing shots at us on some fun shit.
Tired of seeing DNA. He looks terrible, man. DNA is a terrible faced man. Why do we... How do you get your tooth fixed and take it back out? Why do you do that? You got Chris Unbias, man. Real nigga. Him and Goods got the same barber though, man. Goods, how the fuck is they mustache that little? Life isn't right if your mustache is that little. All you niggas without facial hair, JC, I don't trust you. I don't even like you. Until you get some hair on your face, I don't like you. Mustache check, homie. Mustache check.
He improved as far as from a media and marketing standpoint, and that's why I have him on this list, man. So shout out to him. I told him that a long time ago, and I'm glad to see he finally making it happen. One more thing about Big Cannon too, he is one of the best rebuttal dudes in battle rap right now. Him, Sharon, DNA, Charlie Clips, Hollow the Don, and probably Arsenal, and maybe Disaster are like the top niggas as far as rebuttaling in battle rap. So salute to him. He definitely showed up. He definitely be putting it down as far as rebuttals are concerned. All right, this next guy, he's been around for a long time, you know what I'm saying? He's not no new kid on the block, even though a lot of people feel like he's a new kid on the block. So roll.
He know I don't give a fuck, I'm rude. John, I had a dream of smacking a bitch last night, and that bitch looked just like you. Know what I just might do? Rip Saya taper off so I could be standing on stage with another nigga line, just like you.
All right, Lotta Zay, man. In order for you to have a big year, you gotta have your ups and downs, and that's what I feel like Lotta Zay has. He got a lot of battles, man. He battled Bricks, he battled Daylight, he battled Saya Boy, he battled Ill Will, Dill the Monster. A lot of battles, man. He even rematched Shotgun Suge, and somehow Shotgun Suge made the shit debatable, if not won the battle. When I watched it, I thought Lotta Zay won the first round, Suge won the second round. So, you know my slogan, man. A debatable with Suge, damn near lost. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. It's damn near lost. But anyway, man, he got great battles with Daylight. You know my favorite battle, him and Saya Boy. That's my favorite battle. Even though that came out December 2012, I still fuck with that. A lot of people feel like he actually beat Ill Will on the UFF shit. So just a big year for him, man. People, it's been speculation, you know what I'm saying, that he's fucking with it's been speculation that he fucking with Miss Hustle, you know what I'm saying? The ghostwriting rumors with Kawani Kush, well, they ain't really rumors. He actually was ghostwriting. So, you know what I'm saying? He definitely went from, he was in the PGs before, he was on Grind Time, he was on URL before, so he's not no new kid on the block, Block City, the whole nine. This year in 2013, he's definitely made a mark for himself, man, and put himself on the map as one of, you know, he's one of the hottest niggas in URL right now as far as just putting on a good battle, and you can rank him up with the other Jersey niggas now. Before it was just Surf, Arsenal, Old Red, Suge. You can put Lotta Zay up there, and he might actually jump a couple niggas now because he's just that nice. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. He definitely put in a lot of work, man, and went back and got on his grind, and now he pretty much a household name in battle rap. Another guy I want to get some shine to, man. This dude, me and him have like a love-hate relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, but without further ado, man, roll clip.
I said, now I gotta take charge. I should clap him for looking like a fag. I'm judgmental. But if I get arrested and it's a female judge, then I'll fuck with the judgmental. She'll take me back to the chambers. I'll fuck her, bring down the judgmental. So when she say he's not guilty, period, trust me, the judgmental.
Alright, man, Newborn had a good year in 2013 because in 2012, nobody was talking about Newborn. until he battled Super Rider, it was uploaded on URL. He started getting some shine. That was a great battle. I had it in my top 10. I actually liked that battle a lot. He really was getting no love. Met him in a Facebook group, man, and I used to be critical of him at times. If you follow Unbiased Review from when I very first started, I used to say you could join a Facebook group as long as Newborn isn't your favorite battle rapper. It was kind of like a little punching bag, and he was always URL's punching bag. And when we joined the group, I ain't gonna front, I added him to the Unbiased Review Facebook group, and he told me, yo, I ain't never really fuck with you because you used to always say niggas can't join your group if Newborn is their favorite battle rapper. And I said, yeah, you right, I did used to say that. And I said it wasn't really, it was more fun and games than a real personal shot because I never knew you personally. So it wasn't like I was just kind of like blasting you on purpose. Like I never knew anything about you outside of the battle world. But it was just, you know what I'm saying? He was URL's punching bag. So I made him a punching bag in a video. And you know what I'm saying? He watched it, and you know, it was just something that stuck in his head. So that's where the love-hate relationship goes. But I gotta give props where props are due. Newborn had a good year. He battled Super Rider, Danger Zone in a great battle. He battled Hazy. He battled Danger Zone's brother, Nuff Said. And he battled Sko. I do think he lost to Sko. I'm gonna keep it a stat. It ain't like Sko was dope or anything, but I just felt like he was more effective. One of the reasons why I feel like he lost to Sko is because Newborn was supposed to battle Johnny Alcatraz and not Sko. And Johnny Alcatraz got switched out, and like 3 weeks before the battle, he got Sko. So instead of just rewriting and forming a whole battle for Sko, he just took out his Alcatraz bars and threw in some more shit and then used the same shit same shit for Sko. So if you look at that battle, Newborn is not direct at all. You know what I'm saying? Sko is from New York. Sko go to a lot of battles. I know some personal shit about Sko, and I live all the way in Atlanta. So if I know some personal shit, I'm sure Newborn could have found some type of facts or dirt on Sko. But if you look at the battle, very generic. He just spitting punchline after punchline, but nothing is directed towards Sko. And Sko had a pretty decent battle. To me, he pretty much won the battle when he was like, I've been going from this jail to this jail, and I've been doing bar for bar my whole life. Like, that was a hard hitting line. It was like kind of like some real shit, and it beat those generic punchlines that Newborn had, even though Newborn had some hot shit. And then Newborn choked in the second round. So I always gave the battle with Sko, and Sko ain't the dopest nigga, but a debatable with Sko is a loss, my nigga. It is what it is, man. You get a debatable with Sko, it's damn near a loss. Bar for bar, Sko can't fuck with Newborn. Just keeping it real. You know, he might outperform him, but bar for bar, like, that battle shouldn't even been close. But other than that, man, he had a good year. He had a great battle. One thing about him, though, he don't really take criticism well. You can try to tell him about certain things he should work on, and he just has that attitude that if you don't battle, I don't want to hear what the fuck you talking about. And then even if you do battle, he still don't want to hear what the fuck you talking about. But you know what I'm saying? It was interesting in the Facebook group. Him and Danny Myers was kind of going back and forth a little bit. So maybe they can battle sometime soon. I think him and JC would be kind of dope. Him and Bricks Belvedere would be kind of dope. His next battle is versus Tone Montana. He's gonna cook Tone Montana. I'm sorry. As long as he don't choke, he should have no problem with Tone Montana. He just battled Kaboom in the quiet room. Those closed settings, man, you can't really battle Newborn. Like, he actually is very, very good when he's not choking and it's no crowd or a small crowd. Newborn's challenges, he's gonna eventually have to learn how to perform in a bigger crowd. He told me versus Sko, he was nervous. You know what I'm saying? He was nervous, and he was first time back on URL. He was at SOBs, probably about 400 people, and he was nervous. But he's gonna have to overcome that. He's been battling a lot of small little spots. He's been looking pretty damn good, but he got to get better. He got to get better at feeling comfortable on the stage, and it is what it is, man. But other than that, I think Newborn had a good year. This next dude is actually the dude I feel like is the most improved battle rapper of 2013. You know what I'm saying? And he's a real good personal friend of mine too, man, just to be honest with you, and I'll give you the whole story on that, but roll.
Honestly, but he wanna front to me like, yo, cool, real talk, I'm on the block, I got that extra shit, that special whip, oh word, bless me then, but I swear, don't cross me, I can't buy bullshit, and if I do, I'm an exodus. Wait a minute, cross, swear, Bible, Exodus. Niggas, realize who the fuck you messing with, but y'all bring the spirit of jihad to the exorcist.
Cortez, man, he always has a slogan, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if I'm top tier dummy as long as whoever keeps paying me that top tier money. Cortez battled Big Cannon, Dialect, Meta, K. Kendall, John Adon, Disaster, Verb, Tycoon Tax, and Caustic. 9 battles this year. Definitely been putting in work, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, man, you be dick riding for interviews, you be doing this. I be reading all the little hater comments you make. Honestly, man, just to keep it all the way stacked with you, I've been able to build my brand and get interviews just being myself. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started Unbias Review, I did an overrated video. If you go right back, it's still uploaded on my channel. If you go way back in the archives to when I first started Unbiased Review, it had Mav Hoff on there, Goods, Cortez, Ilmac, and Awkwards. If you look at Unbiased Review, if you in my Facebook group right now, you'll know that Cortez, Goods, Mav Hoff, and Awkwards are all in the Facebook group. I didn't kiss no ass to get them niggas in the group. I built my brand. But even when I'm critical of a dude, I don't hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't just be like, oh, this nigga trash. I'm able to tell you I think you lost, and it's just that. I just think you lost that battle. Maybe the next battle I think you won. So Cortez, when I was doing Unbiased Review, doing reviews, Cortez was the first battle rapper that reached out to me. He hit me up on YouTube. He was like, yo, I don't really feel like you give me the credit I deserve. I don't really feel like you listening to the bars. You really catching my shit. And I ain't gonna lie, first impression mean a lot. So sometimes when you think a nigga ain't good, it don't matter what the fuck that nigga put out. In your mind, you be like, oh, that shit just alright. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to give someone credit. So as I got to know Cortez more through our little conversations, I started watching his battles. And the Holland battle was the battle that started to turn how I felt about Cortez into a better direction. I didn't necessarily go back and change no wins and losses, you know what I'm saying? Like Hitman battle and conceded old battles he had. I didn't change my original perception, but I started to actually listen to what the fuck Cortez was saying, and I started liking a lot of shit that he was saying. So that's why I feel like, man, he's definitely improved. And yeah, man, and Cortez wordplay, man, has definitely been very impressive this year. You know, real talk. I actually did an Untold Truth on Cortez too, you know what I'm saying? And I actually asked him if he felt like he doesn't get the respect he deserves because he is Puerto Rican. I know a lot of people say Mexican, Spanish, whatever. He's Puerto Rican. And you know, if a black dude spit the same bars he spit, would they go over a lot better on URL or whatever? So I asked him that in the Untold Truth, man. He really didn't say he felt that way, but he did feel like his heritage and race was a little bit of a hindrance for some people actually fucking with him in the beginning. He had to go a longer route to win fans over. You can't really say Cortez don't got bars, you know, like I don't really know why niggas don't like him. I can't really say I don't know why niggas don't like him because I used to not like him either. And he had wordplay back then when I didn't like him. I think just people just sometimes get in their head, I don't like you, and no matter what, they just don't fuck with you regardless. Like, I don't like Suge, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I watched a lot of Zay battle, and I was like, that's the best Suge I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not biased, my nigga. Like, I had to give Suge credit. Like, the nigga might have literally beat Lotta Zay. Like, dead ass. Or it's 1-1, he definitely won the second round. So, you know what I'm saying? And he beat Heartless. Like, I'm not going to lie about your wins, whether I fuck with you or not. If you won battles, my nigga, you won battles. So, with Cortez, man, I think fans just need to give him an opportunity, really listen to what he's saying. And, I mean, you might change your opinion of him. You know what I'm saying? It worked for me. It might work for you. He's had some good battles. I do feel like he lost to Averb. But his battle with Meta is really good. That was another battle that probably could have been on my honorable mention. That was really good. And he cooked Disaster. Big Cannon battle was dope. It was a 1-round battle. Who else? K. Kendall. He cooked K. Kendall too. So he had a lot of good battles, man. He beat Dialect also. So I just feel like Cortez, man, I'm not really sure if fans feel like he's top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, could Cortez, I keep telling you it's a popularity thing and plus talent. So can Cortez headline and sell out? I feel like he's been getting the short end of the stick. to be honest with you, Battle Young Ill never came out. Battle Tech 9 never came out. You know what I'm saying? It's like outside of the Tay-Rock battle, Cortez ain't been getting a lot of URL love in terms of his battles being released. I feel like he's not been able to showcase his talent on the URL stage as much as he has on other stages. But I fuck with Cortez. I think he's nice. And I mean, he's a genuine cool dude that actually loves what he's doing and actually loves what the fans say. If you in the Facebook group, then you know how Cortez moves in the group, and you know that he actually, you know what I'm saying, nigga, pay attention to the comments and he listen to what fans say. He ain't no arrogant battle rapper that think he know everything. And I think next year, man, he gonna battle Rex and Arsenal. So I think that might open a few more eyes or whatever. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This Unbiased review. Or subscribe to the channel. For those of y'all that don't see anything from me before now in Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. Unbiased review. Peace.